Hi Soul Fam, Happy New Year and welcome to our first tarot card reading of 2024. I cannot believe it's 2024. I feel like last year just flew by, so I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm so honored to be connected with you and do these readings for you every Monday for the foreseeable future because that's what we do here. So if you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so that you don't miss a reading. And I think that's it from me. Let's welcome Spirit in. As always, we are working with the Four Noble Tarot deck. So if you would like to purchase this deck, the link to do so will be in the description box below. But let's dive in. Working in the light and the highest for everyone here's greatest good and deepest understanding at this time. Keeping my energy on, cleansed and protected, and theirs as well. Welcoming in my spiritual team. And each and every person here, welcome your team forward. We welcome you forward in the highest light. All right, beautiful. New energy here. Okay, it feels quite gentle, almost a little bit sleepy, but like in a lovely way, not in a lazy or tired way, more in like I'm taking a nap in the woods, like that type of energy. If anyone else knows what that energy feels like, I often go there in meditations, kind of like resting in the earth and hearing birds around me. And I don't know, it's a very dreamy woodland, just like light, lovely, earthy, yet magical energy. So I like that energy of starting the year. This even goes back to maybe not last week, we shouldn't say that, but the bonus video that I did, the 2024 forecast, if you remember, we got King of Wands in that, which is very similar to that energy. It's like still movement, but it's very grounded, it's intentional, it's non-rushed, right? So just remembering that, easing into this week, easing into this year. I think a lot of times with the new year, especially when it lands on a Monday, it's like, all right, hit the ground running, let's go. That doesn't really feel like the energy right now. It does feel like an easing in. So give yourself some grace to do that, okay? All right, but what do we need to know this week? The first week of 2024. What do you want to share with the collective, with this collective here? These amazing people. Okay, Lakshmi is here. Thank you. Goddess Lakshmi, hello. We see her at the beautiful lotus pink. I'm wearing pink today, so we're feeling that energy beforehand. She's like laughing. She's like, yeah. Okay, beautiful. So also feel free to look at Goddess Lakshmi. She is really a wonderful help in manifesting. She is full of love, just really lovely, lovely energy. In fact, let's read about Lakshmi. One second. I have my Angels and Guides book. I will also link this book down below if you are interested in working with more deities. It is a great book, very conclusive, but also very concise. One sec. Oh, got it. Okay, so I'll read to you about Goddess Lakshmi, and I will show you her. She's one of my faves. She's amazing. One moment. Come on. 149. Okay, so this is Lakshmi. So beautiful, right? And I won't read the whole thing, but she is about finding creative solutions, creating abundance, discovering your perfect career, procuring a fabulous place to live. So if you're hoping to move and to connect with the love of your life. So if you're calling in love, she's wonderful for that. She represents abundance, prosperity, and wealth. She is known as the Mother Earth Goddess. Okay, that's interesting that we are getting that energy that arose from the primordial sea of milk, often found in Hindu legends. She will show you how to take definitive action when necessary and how to surrender and let go when that's the best course of action. She's a wonderful teacher who brings balance. When you call upon her, ask for her guidance first before you decide on your course of action. As the goddess of abundance, she will help you create plenty of whatever you want. So working with her in any of these areas. I'll show you one more time what she looks like, or the embodiment of her in this book by this artist. So if you'd like to learn more about Lakshmi, Lakshmi, and this book is by Susan Gregg. I'll link it below, Angels, Spirit Guides, and Goddesses, and it's wonderful. I really, really like it. I refer to it a lot, and it's just a good little guide if you want to work with deities. Okay, let's get into our reading. So we have a single card, 2 cards, and 2 cards with Goddess Lakshmi here. Let's see what is being communicated. 7 of Swords. Okay, so this week, taking care of yourself, self-prioritization, and radical self-care. This is the card of making sure that you are doing what you need. This comes, I'm hearing, in terms of like your schedule and like getting things done. This comes in terms of taking care of yourself, making time for yourself. This also is in terms of, I'm hearing like keeping your own boundaries, right? So people might kind of be testing your boundaries, or you might not want to keep them yourself. Let's say that you've decided, I don't want to go on my phone before bed or when I wake up. Only you can keep that boundary, right? So a little bit of tough love, keeping those boundaries up for yourself, so that you can be in this beautiful state of self-prioritization. So oftentimes when we talk about self-prioritization, we're talking about like, I need to put myself before others. The way this is coming through this week in particular is I need to put myself first in my own life, right? Like I need to make sure that I am not settling for less than I deserve, which includes me upholding my own boundaries and sticking to my own commitments that I made for myself, and not letting myself stray off the path that I know is the highest good for me. It might be hard, it might be challenging, but I'm going to do that anyways because I deserve that. Okay? So sticking with that. A slight piece of 7 of Swords is often too about like betrayal of some kind. For me, to be quite honest, this doesn't come up too frequently with this card, unless we're pulling on a very specific situation in terms of like love or career. Sometimes we can get some kind of sneaking around in that, but this is really coming up more like, don't betray yourself. Don't betray your own commitment to self, because you made those commitments, you made those decisions because you knew they would serve you best. So yeah, like don't betray yourself is what's coming through for 7 of Swords. Okay, cool. All right, these 2 cards we have, oh, again, hello, the Chariot, ooh, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, so we are in decision-making mode this week. Some confusion, some not feeling quite sure. I understand why this is coming through. I'll show you these cards in a minute, but this is coming through because of the slower pace, right? Everything around us right now feels rushed. And we're like, oh my God, okay, like I gotta get on the train or I'm gonna get left behind. No, let the train go. Don't get on the wrong train. That train that's zooming past you is not your train. Let that train zoom past, wait, and wait for your train to come. You are not wasting time. What they're saying with this is like, you're feeling this like uncertainty because you're almost feeling like rushed to make a decision or rushed to jump into action. Just don't. It's okay to pause, right? The Chariot says, I'm feeling pulled in a million different directions. I don't even know which way to go. And then 2 of Swords is a similar message of, I'm feeling like I should do this or this, this or this, this or this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't see clearly. Both of these cards, her eyes are bound. And in this one, the sun's shining in her eyes. She has to shade her eyes so that she can see. Touch that third eye space so that she can see through the third eye. This one, the physical eyes are covered. We have to be operating from third eye space this week. It's going to feel busy. It's going to feel hectic. You're going to feel pressure to go, move. No. Slow down, tune in, and make your decisions based on what you know, not just what you see. Seeing beyond what is there, even seeing down the future, right? Like, okay, if I make this decision now, it might feel really scary and I have to do all these things now, but down the line, I can see what that looks like. So I'm just going to not get overwhelmed. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take it step by step because I know that this is the right choice for me. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little unsure of the unknown. But if I go slowly and just follow what I know versus just what I see in front of me right now, just what I see other people doing, I'm going to be okay. I just have to stay true to my path and my knowing and going slowly, not letting myself get swayed by outside opinion or outside pressure. Okay, so taking some time this week and maybe even identifying, okay, where am I getting wrapped up in other people? And how can I come back home to me and my desires and my connection and my knowing for me? Yeah. Cool. You can see how like strict they were being with that. Very important. Okay, and then our last two cards, Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, and King of Cups. Okay, so a lot of nurturing. Again, slow and steady. Seven of Pentacles is the card of patience. This says you need to continue nurturing those seeds, right? These seeds under the ground that you might be like, oh, there's nothing there, it's just dirt. Actually, there's all this life happening underground. It just hasn't broken through the surface yet. So you need to be patient and continue nurturing those seeds. It's very, very important to not rush this process. Think of gardening. We cannot force a bloom, right? We just have to every day go there, fertilize, water, pray for sun, pray for rain, whatever it is that the plant needs. So also with this, identifying what do your seeds need and how can you make a commitment to nurturing with those needs every single day or at whatever frequency is needed for that specific seed. But knowing it is a process, we cannot rush the bloom. We cannot rush the harvest. We have to nurture very specifically for each individual seed. So maybe this week breaking down, like, what are the seeds in my garden right now, my garden of life? What seeds do I want to grow and reap reward from and enjoy? And what specific things do those need so that I can actually know what I'm doing and feel like I have more of a grounded intention in nurturing that whilst still feeling maybe some of the uncertainty here from these two cards. I do have a footing in something I can do. And my compass here is, does it feel good? King of Cups. So following your emotions, and two things coming through here. Number one, nurturing in a way that feels good to you, right? It should feel joyful to tend to your garden of life. But number two, not letting your feelings be a master. You are likely going to feel behind. You are likely going to feel frustrated. You are likely going to feel confused. You are likely going to feel angry. You are likely going to feel lack. You are likely going to feel a lot of heavier emotions. King of Cups says your emotions do not master you. You master your emotions. You identify them. Ooh, I'm feeling angry because I'm putting all this effort in and I'm not seeing a reward yet. However, I know that tending a garden and reaping reward takes time. I root in that instead of the emotion. So I acknowledge the emotion. I feel the emotion if needed, but I also understand why that emotion is there and tend to that truth instead of letting the emotion take over and be like, oh my God, this is so annoying. I'm done. I'm out. And then you abandon the garden. It needs nurturing. Remember, so if you abandon the garden, it's not going to grow. Not letting those feelings get the best of you to cause you to walk away. Okay? So that even goes back to our first card, Seven of Swords, which is like, don't betray yourself. Don't let your feelings betray you to abandon ship of something that is actually taking you somewhere. It's just a long journey that needs patience and dedication. And yeah, you might get lost, right? Chariot says, Two of Swords says, should I go this direction, this direction, this direction, this direction? I don't know. That's okay. Pause for a sec. Lay on the boat. Enjoy the sun. And then it will become clear, right? You'll see a bird, quote unquote, right? And you're like, oh, land is that way. Great. Or you'll just have a feeling, or the current will take you, or something will happen, right? We don't know what those things are. That's divine intervention. That's intuitive connection. We don't need to know right now. Patience is what is important right now. Trusting your gut is what is important right now. And in those broader categories of surrender, we also have guidance with Seven of Pentacles to nurture what we can in a very human way. So getting specific about that. Yeah. So we have this beautiful balance of knowing and surrender and letting spirit take care of the details of how we're going to get somewhere. But while we're walking that journey, we're doing what we can to tend to the things that need our attention, doing what we need to do in our three-dimensional world to make the manifestation or the co-creation come true of what spirit is asking us from that ethereal space, from the multi-dimension, right? So they're doing what they need to do and what they can do in the other space that we don't have access to in terms of the doing, right? We can receive from it, but we can't operate there. But they can operate here for us, right? We can't go up dimensions. Well, we'll put an asterisk on that. We can come back and talk about that later because we can through consciousness and through awakening, etc. But we're getting sidetracked. What they're saying is let us handle the things that we know how to handle that you physically can't do right now as a human. You take care of the human stuff and surrender the rest to us because we can't do it unless you trust us to do it, right? So finding that balance this week, and it's hard, but you got it. And if you don't, learn it 100% this week, that's okay. Patience, right? But knowing that that is where we are being guided, okay? So this week, taking care of yourself, stick to your commitments. If you feel unsure or pulled in a million different directions, it's okay. Get quiet, don't rush, don't make rash decisions. Sit down and see beyond what is here. See beyond the expectation of others and do what you know to be true. And then continue nurturing your garden, your seeds, identifying what those seeds are, what they need, and how you can commit to nurturing them and not letting heavier feelings that are going to come up cause you to jump ship. Instead, we ride the waves. Some days we're going on course super fast. Some days we need to sit back and relax and enjoy some sunshine, and then we will be on our way again soon. The give and take. All right? Beautiful. All right, everyone, please let me know how this resonated with you in the comments. If you would like to donate to what I call the love jar, I will leave my PayPal donation link in the description box below. This helps me to show up with energy for you every week. So thank you for your generosity there. I am so, so grateful. Again, if you would like to purchase this tarot card deck, which comes with the included guidebook and my free Intro to Tarot online course, please check the description box below as well. And in the end screen, I will put the link to the video of the 2024 tarot card forecast, what we need to know for this year as a whole. So if you missed that one and you have some time, go ahead and watch that now, or you can come back and watch it later. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for your new readings every Monday. I'm sending so much love to you. Happy New Year, and I'll see you again next week.